Merci, my little way of saying thanks. Merci for being you.
What is going on, folks? Oh, fuck a title show. Apologize this wasn't out yesterday. I just had a super intense migraine, and yeah, there was just no way I could focus and do the podcast. But either way, we have it today. I apologize if the energy or just vibe of this one is off. I just kind of got some shit going on right now, you know. I've kind of I guess fallen in that fucking cycle that I hate falling into, where I'm just, I don't know, I'm doubting myself with like the videos and I guess just my abilities with them, you know. And I honestly, I don't know why I do that. We are our own worst critic. But yeah, I don't know, just lately it's fucking been super rough. I don't know, like, I like the intros and stuff that I've been doing lately, like the Blue Lantern one and then like the lightsaber one. That was pretty cool. But I don't know, it's just like, I don't know what's going on with me. I really don't. But it's messing with my mindset. I don't know. I guess another thing is too, I've been drifting away from some people in my life. And I don't know, that's always a hard transition, you know? Especially when like both of you have kind of just outgrown each other, maybe, like in a way, or it's just you're different people, whatever it might be. It's just always a weird transition, because like that person or those people that you always like would talk to and everything, they're just like, I don't know, they're not there anymore in a way, you know what I mean? So I don't know, it's just a weird point going on in my life. Either way, we're not gonna dwell on all that shit for the podcast. Fuck, I didn't even write any show notes. I fucked up. I usually have little jot points of kind of to lead me through the different topics and everything. So let's just go to the Instagram post. Oh, actually, American Gods, episode 4. What I dubbed the Laura Moon episode. Man, like, reading about what she did to Shadow sucked. Fucking seeing it and, like, I don't know, just like seeing her, like, emotion or lack thereof during like the relationship and stuff, just, oh my god, bugged me so much. Like, in a way I understood it though, because I've been in that situation where you, like, you know, you love the person but you're just not happy, you know what I mean? Like, just you know, you just can't find it in you. But yeah, either way, it was just no bueno. I was kind of rooting for them, but it was a good episode. I can see why some people aren't gonna like it though, especially if they've been attracted to the show because of certain like action of the show. I liked it though. I like it. It kind of felt like a throwback to Brian Fuller's work with like Pushing Daisies, or kind of in a way like a little bit Dead Like Me. But I don't know, the story, I liked how they went into like the whole like backstory, because you don't get that in the book. I don't know, did anyone note, like, I wonder if anyone out there, like, did you notice the crows in the scenes? Oh my god, I fucking hope that registered on the mic. As soon as I said, did you notice the crows in the scenes? I forgot to close the window, and all I could hear was a crow, like, cawing right outside my window. What? That is fucking dope. See, that's that shit. Shit like that. It's like, that's the universe throwing something at me. Like, I don't know. It's like now, I don't know, like just from that little fucking situation right there. Like me mentioning crows in a scene and then in real, like right outside my window, a crow starts cawing. That's that shit where it's like, I don't know if that's like just fucking pure random coincidence. I don't know if that's fucking something in the universe playing like connect the dots with me in a way. But like, oh, that shit gets me fucking jazzed, folks. I don't know. Like, oh, fuck this. The universe is such a crazy place. Like, I don't know if it's like a predetermined destiny or it's like fucking just random occurrences. Maybe it's both. Maybe it's like, I don't know. Maybe it is like a predetermined like destiny and everything, but there's like another thing at the side, like a giggling little jester that like comes in with just like a coincidence or a spontaneous thing, you know? I don't fucking know. Anyway, back to American Gods. So those crows in the scene, like pay attention to those because they are going to come into play in the show later on. Fuck, I don't want to give anything away, obviously, but like when you see crows and like they are like they're in frame or like there's a bit like they kind of focus on them for a little bit. Trust me, like one, that's just beautiful cinematography, but two, like that is going to play a factor later in the show. And even I saw a couple, like I didn't know them, but the people were asking like why Laura is like part of the show and everything. They might not have read the book, which, you know, I never even heard of this until little Jenny Wren told me. So thank you, Jenny. But fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, so I saw a couple people like on Twitter and everything asking why like Laura is part of the show. And in the book, she is actually, I would say she plays a pretty important role as far as like, oh, okay, how can I say it? As far as the story goes, like she becomes a big factor in the story. Without giving anything away or spoiling anything for you folks. So like Laura coming back from the dead and like all this, like it is leading up to something, and it is, you know, there is a bigger thing at hand. The one thing I like about the show though, so Mad Sweeney in the book has a much smaller part than he does in the show. And Neil Gaiman, I feel like I've probably said this before, but like Neil Gaiman, the author of American Gods, and he actually played a big part in getting the show done and developed and all that as well. So Mad Sweeney, Neil Gaiman gave Brian Fuller and David Slade and damn, I can't remember the third guy's name, but he gave them Mad Sweeney's 4,000 year history. So he's actually going to play a much bigger role in the show, which I'm really excited for because he was one of my favorite characters in the book. Even in the trailer, when I first saw it, when Jenny sent it to me, like his little bar fight scene with Shadow, just like the way he's like knocking his drink back and kind of like waving him on and everything like that. Those are the type of characters I always fucking like for some reason. I don't know. But anyway, and I have a feeling that, like, as far as Mad Sweeney goes, I have a feeling that him and Laura's story are going to be almost, like, intertwined, you know? Damn it. There's so, like, I don't want to spoil anything. But if you just pay attention, like, go back to episode 3, or when you watch episode 3, like, pay attention to what Zoria, the Russian sister on the roof, pay attention to what she tells Shadow when she gives him like that coin or whatever, because that might give some clues as to what's gonna happen. Either way, so where did we go with Laura? Oh yeah. Okay, so we did all the backstory of kind of like her meeting Shadow, their relationship, her being a two-timing whore. I'm just kidding. Well, you know, I don't know. I don't mean like the whole she's a whore, but she did 2-time Shadow, so I won't take that back. But either way, and I don't know, fucking, I feel like at first I was like, I saw the picture of Shadow's friend Robbie on the newspaper, and I saw it was Dane Cook, and I was like, what the I didn't understand what was happening. But I don't know, he kind of did play this character, like this role or whatever, pretty well actually. But we see like what happens kind of like with them and their, untimely demise. Is that what it, I don't know if that's how you, I've heard untimely death, but I don't know if untimely demise works. Either way, my favorite part of like the episode, besides when, you see like what happened to the fucking technical boys goons. That was that scene. God damn it. Like the cinematography of like some of these scenes are just too crazy. I don't know. Maybe that's why I think that's what's happening, folks. I fell in to the fucking comparison trap. Son of a bitch. I think it's because, like, I'm watching these fucking scenes and I want to shoot them like something like that one day. But I'm like making the fucking mistake of comparing my shit to that. You know what I mean? And I can't be doing that to myself. Huh. I don't know. Fuck. See, I don't know. These podcasts, like, I talk about random stuff like American Gods and cinematography and like, just like, I don't know, things that I guess are just, I guess they're small things, but then like I end up figuring other things out about myself too. You know what I mean? Oh, gotta plug the laptop in. Don't want this shit to die. There we go. Yeah, fuck. I don't know. I definitely can't be comparing my shit. Definitely can't be, like, doing that. I just gotta keep it in my head. I gotta work hard and just keep doing what I'm doing and strive to be better. I don't know. Either way. But, like, the cinematography of that scene with, like, technical boys, goons, and I don't want to spoil the rest. But the way Brian Fuller shoots like blood and rain and just, I don't know. Obviously, like more than just the way like he shoots those scenes, but like that's kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to say that's his like trademark or his signature, but like, I don't know. I've never seen people or anybody like shoot scenes like that. It's crazy. I don't know. Either way. That was a cool scene though. Where the episode ends is interesting because one, it's cool like to actually see how Laura, because that's talked about in the book. She says like Laura like kind of says like the reason she can kind of like see where Shadow is or whatever. She like he's her light in the darkness, kind of, you know what I mean? So that's kind of cool the way they like actually did that in the show. But I don't know. I like the way it ends. Like episode 3 and 4, if I remember correctly, they both end in the same moment, but it's parallel shots. One from like one scene is done from like the one character's point of view, and then the other character, like the other scene is shot the exact same like moment and everything is shot from the other character's point of view. So you're seeing what's happening in these moments. I don't know. That's pretty cool. I gotta sneeze, but it won't come out. Oh god. And then we'll get to the Instagram post. Okay. All right, so I said I put 3 things out. Shouts to the people who got involved. Appreciate it. I said favorite movie franchise, favorite childhood show, and dream casting choices. So that'd be like, if you could see, like, if you had to pick of like an actor to play like whatever role, you know what I mean? Who would you pick? Okay, so naughty_beats. What's going on, homie? 1, other than Alien, it's probably Marvel because there's so many. See, like, I don't know, man. The Marvel movies, I've said it, I think, like, pretty recently. They're just, it's too, like, lighthearted and jokey. You know what I mean? And I feel like people have used that as, like, the prototype for comic book movies. Like, so, like, some of them are good. I don't mind them. But it's, you know, I talked about it, like, recently. It's fucking, like, a lot of these characters, they have these, you know, these deep emotions that are, like, at times very dark, and they're very conflicted, and the storylines themselves are very, like, gritty and very intense at times. And I just kind of, I don't know, I feel like the Marvel cinematics, like the Marvel movies, they don't do that. You know what I mean? They're not, they went for the more like family friendly approach to it, where it's like what they call like the golden age or the silver age. I can't remember. Damn it. Either way, it's back. It's kind of like when like comic books were like that, you know, bright colors, and everybody was like, "Hey, kids, eat your vitamins. Don't be a bad guy." Like, either way, for me, like, well, Blade technically is a Marvel movie, and those movies were dope. 1 and 2, get the fuck out of here. The Reapers in the second one, that was a dope ass vampire. Like, what? Yeah. I'm pretty sure, I feel like Guillermo del Toro did that movie. I might be wrong. We're gonna look this up. Did he do it? Oh yeah, he directed Blade 2. Man, that explains a lot about the Reapers then. So Guillermo del Toro, he did like Pan's Labyrinth. He's done like the Hellboy franchise, except for the new one, I guess, the reboot. But either way, like, those are dope movies. Again, like, the second one of Blade is my favorite just because of the Reapers. It's just so dope. 2, so favorite childhood show, probably Thundercats or G.I. Joe. Fuck yeah, dude. Good choices. I actually have like one of like the 12 like inch figures of G.I. Joe still. 3, no idea for dream casting. Maybe Andrew Garfield and the Amazing Spider-Man 3. See, I don't know. I wasn't a fan of Andrew Garfield. But to each his own. Irish fan _123. Sorry, can't just pick one. Oh, pick just one, sorry. Oh, so okay, so for the favorite franchise. Yeah, you didn't know, like, no one had to just pick one. You could pick more than one for sure. I probably have more than one movie franchise. Dark Knight and Jason Bourne. I've never seen the Bourne movies. I don't know why. I just haven't watched them. Maybe I will give them a shot. The Dark Knight movies, fuck yes. Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. Tom Hardy as Bane. So bueno. So bueno. 2. So favorite childhood shows. The A-Team, Cheers, and Family Ties. Family Ties. Yeah, that's Michael J. Fox. I remember that. I used to watch that when I was a kid. That's dope. Cheers. I've seen a couple episodes, but I think it may have been just like a bit before my time. Like, I don't know. Some of the things like I found like humorous and everything, but some things maybe it went over my head. Then again, I also haven't seen it since I was like super young. A-Team, that was my shit. I loved the A-Team. Did not like the movie though. I don't know. It was just, the movie just, it was just weird. I did like, oh my god, I can't even believe I'm forgetting his name right now. Okay, I was right. I didn't want to say Murdoch, and then I was wrong. But A-Team, Murdoch is my favorite character out of that whole, like, out of the four of them. Murdoch was just so fucking funny, and he was the character I liked in the movie as well. So I'm with you on A-Team for sure. 3? No fan choices for things. That's fine. Loyalist City Photos. 1. I have yet to find one particular movie franchise that I feel to stick out from the rest. What? I mean, what do you mean? You got the Star Wars movies, the Blade movies. Well, technically John Wick is a franchise now. Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, Friday the 13th, The Godfather. What else? God damn. Fucking Kung Fu Panda? Those movies aren't bad as far as kid movies go. Don't hate. Well, I don't know. Everyone's different, man. 2. That 70s Show. That was a good show. The last season, I don't know. That series finale bugs me so much because the last season of it, it just kind of felt like they had like that. I don't even remember his name. The blonde guy and everything. It was basically Kelso's replacement. A lot of it felt like they weren't planning on Ashton Kutcher leaving the show, so they had like his like Kelso written already, and then they just made like slight changes for this character. And the finale, it's like, I don't know. You got Eric Foreman in there for like fucking 2 seconds. Like, I don't know. It was just the way it all sent off. It wasn't, I don't know. It was weird. I loved that show though. So many good moments. One of my favorites is at the dinner party, and they're at the diner, and Donna asks Eric like, oh, like, 'cause he's like, I'm throwing down the gauntlet, baby. He's like, oh yeah, what's a gauntlet? And just the way he acts and everything, like, what's a gauntlet? What's a gauntlet, Donna? It gets me every time. And honestly, as the show went on, I feel like Fez just got funnier too. 3A. Oh shit, we're breaking this down. I would create that 90s show. Didn't work with the 80s, man. And I would argue that the 80s had better things than the 90s at points. 3B. Vanilla Ice would be in it for sure. Or would be in it. Has to be, definitely. Gotta acknowledge that cheesy 90s-ness. A few Hulk Hogan cameos. Maybe have Kid Rock as the next door neighbor of the main character. Have him play a drunk redneck, I guess. Arsenio Hall / Bill Clinton as himself. Have you seen what Bill Clinton looks like now, man? He looks like he's related to the Crypt Keeper. He is not going to look the same. I don't know. We need to get a Snapchat filter on him. Face swap with a younger self. Topanga from Boy Meets World is the main character's mom. Yo. I'm down on that one. I'll watch the show just to see that. Like, Boy Meets World, definitely one of my favorite childhood shows. And Topanga, God, man, like, that was probably one of my first like, I guess you could say celebrity crushes as a young man. I was never more jealous of a character than Mr. Savage. Either way, the main character should be white but has an Eminem phase. I don't know how that's gonna work for the 90s show, because he had some popularity and he had released things in the 90s, but he didn't really hit, like, did he? Well, no, I know he did stuff in the 90s, but I feel like he didn't really like become like too famous until like the early 2000s. Maybe I'm wrong now. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, he had Slim Shady LP in 99, and that had My Name Is. It didn't really have any other like singles or hits on the like much music. But even then, like, you know, Marshall Mathers LP, dope album. That was in 99. Oh, fuck. Just Don't Give a Fuck. Yeah, that was on Slim Shady LP. My bad, my bad. See, like, the thing is, if you knew Eminem, like, you would be familiar with his stuff. But I feel like if we were going to do the 90s show, that Eminem character phase, like, it has to be almost like, it would have to be like a side character, like Fez. You know what I mean? Like, he goes through it just for like a little bit towards the end of the series. You know what I mean? I don't even know why. Like, I'm not trying to analyze this and critique it like I'm a fucking dick or anything. I'm sorry if I apologize if it's coming off like that. I'm just, ideas are running through my head about it too. There would have to be like a wrestling episode too. I feel like in the 90s the WWF was like at its fucking peak. There'd have to be like somebody who's like obsessed with wrestling. Like, all he wears, his whole wardrobe is just like wrestler t-shirts, and the only thing he listens to is like the wrestlers like walkout music. Oh, that'd be dope. And for final kicks, have Justin Timberlake in there somewhere, and of course Tommy Chong. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like Tommy Chong would be too much, because he's not, I don't know. This is your show. I'm just, things are running through my head about like what was like popular and shit in the 90s. I don't know. Now I kind of want to see a 90s show. I just want to see a show that like kind of brings back that like 90s nostalgia. I started watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine season 4. I've already watched. Alright, I probably introduced that bit wrong. So I started season 4 of Brooklyn Nine-Nine yesterday. Fuck, it is so funny. Like, season 4, it might be so far one of my favorite seasons. And honestly, like, I don't know. Charles Boyle, god damn, he's just too good. He's too funny. He's definitely my favorite character on that show. Even Captain Holt, like, seeing him in the beginning of like season 4 and everything, the way he is, just cracks me up. I love it. I don't know. Check it out. I know the first 3 seasons are on Netflix. Might give you the giggles. I'm gonna get out of here, folks. I'm not gonna be shooting a vlog today. My kids are off school and everything for Victoria Day, so I'm gonna put this podcast up and just take the day, chill, and spend time with them. And then tomorrow, I'll come back with the life lessons. So no vlog for today. Enjoyed this podcast. I hope all my Canadian folks have a great Victoria Day. If you're shooting fireworks off tonight, please be safe. Please also, like, be responsible, like, respect the families and everything in the neighborhood. Just don't be an idiot. Okay. My fucking mouth stopped working there. Mucho love, Hooligan Squad. Appreciate y'all very, very much. Kissies for all your fat J's.